Hey everybody, nobody can see us because we're hiding behind this screen because Jeff's a professional. So we're going to start the opening and then we will get back to you in a minute. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. I'm pretty sure I still spelled Maddie wrong.
Oh, I love Stranger Things. I mean, tons of fun.
Yeah, there it is. Yep. If Kevin ever finds out that he's producing things, we might be in trouble.
You know he doesn't play with Lego anymore, right?
Yeah.
Well, this one isn't a Lego episode, so I don't think he'll.
Oh, well, all right.
Yeah, the Lego episode is next week.
Yeah. Then he'd send like a cease and desist.
I
Probably.
hope so.
That sounds like a Hinkle thing to do.
So,
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, wasn't that good? That was a good opening. You're all welcome. Oh, my sister's here. Great. So we have two very special guest stars. We've got Joseph Zawada, Mockmaker Supreme, and I guess Kirk showed up too.
Oh, there's Kirk. There's Kirk right there.
Kirk's over there. Yep.
With his very cool hat on. Make note, everyone. Look at Kirk's hat.
Yeah, because he's cool. It's not because he's cold, but because he's cool.
I think it looks cool.
Maddie, you can wear a hat. Kirk cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're going to say
Kirk-
that Kirk is never going to wear a hat again.
Kirk looks like a late 90s Abercrombie and Fitch model right now with the t-shirt on and the
That-
little...
Totally rocking it.
That's a great compliment.
Yeah.
thank you.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Looking
I'm
good
fine.
for an 11-year-old Kirk. All right, Julian, what'd you do this week?
What did I do this week? I'm still working on building the DeLorean out of my own parts.
Ooh.
Is as far as I got. Also,
Okay.
there's that. As far as I've gotten. I'm not really like busting ass to get it done or anything.
Yeah.
And the other thing is on Wednesday's show, Lego's Ultimate Builds.
Build.
We're working on this.
It looks like you've worked on it since Wednesday, Julian.
Actually, as a matter of fact, I have not yet,
That sounds like cheating.
but I did cheat. No, I did cheat, and Keith still caught up with me and passed me.
Ah, well, you know.
And what else? Thought about working on the castle.
Yeah?
Oh, you're rebuilding it?
I'm making it bigger and stronger. It's got
Oh.
it. That the last show it had a 3x3 48 by 48. It was 9 48 by 48s.
Mm-hmm.
For the next convention in January. That I am going to Texas, but January is when I'm going to show next, and it's going to be 25 base plates.
Is that
Ooh.
Brick for Alabama?
It is Brick for Alabama, and everyone needs to go.
Oh.
That's a lot of pressure.
On me or on you?
No, I don't care. Whatever.
And what else have I went to the park.
Hey, can't go wrong with the park.
Nope.
All right, Maddie. What'd you do this week?
I didn't know I was going to the Lego store today, and I went to the Lego store, and I had to do some full-on restraint on buying stuff because I know June 1st is coming up.
Yeah.
So I was able to score, I just counted them, 28 4x4s. That's pretty good.
I got a question for Maddie.
Mhm.
Are you just dumper or a stacker?
Oh, you mean for the Lego store?
Yeah, for the Pick a Brick Cup.
Well, for these, I stacked them in the cup because I put the small pieces in the bottom and then I surrounded it.
Yes.
And I could fit a lot more because I did dump all of these in first, and I looked at it and I was like, "This is not the optimal space. Like we
That's what
can."
I'm talking about.
But I just realized I just had this flash. Do you see that bag on my shelf?
Yeah.
I totally already got like a full cup of these.
Oh.
For you.
So
Now you have a lot of red.
now I have a lot.
Now you're seeing red.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll just add it to my Bricklink store or something.
Oh.
Get some of these too.
Shh. Don't tell Lego.
Oh, whoops. I mean, maybe I'll just add it to my personal collection. That's not
There's
for sale.
what I'm
There it
talking
is. There it is. All right, perfect. All right, so we're gonna save the best for last, which means I guess we'll just get Kirk right now. Kirk, what'd you do this week?
Oh wow. Okay.
Did you make any videos?
I did. I worked on a display case review for the Avengers Tower gift of purchase that came out in 2019. So that was in partnership with iDisplay. That was fun to work on. That was pretty much it for content because I'm kind of getting ready to take a break from working on Vision Bricks videos.
Why?
I just, I've been doing it for quite some time. I haven't really taken a break, like to say, like by choice. Everything else was kind of just by circumstance. So I kind of like want to take a bit of a break and then work on some other stuff in the meantime, at least for a month or so. I don't
Hey,
know.
them boys in red shirts ain't driving you too hard, are they?
Wait, what happened?
I said them boys in red shirts aren't driving you too hard, are they?
No.
Okay,
I
I'm
actually
about
will.
to say.
I'll still be on
What
like
Kurt's
quarantine.
trying to say is he doesn't have time because other things are in his way.
No, I'll still be on quarantine guys and stuff. Just there won't.
I
be
don't
any,
care about that. I'm just asking. What?
Well,
It's Kurt.
here's the fire exit already.
Oh boy.
So the guest of honor, who is totally up to date on all movies, Joseph Zawada. What'd you do this week?
I'm definitely not up to date on all movies. I seldom watch new releases. But this week was a pretty heavy work week, actually. That's what I spent most of the week doing. I had to go into the office a couple times this week, which I haven't been in like a year and a half, so that wasn't very fun. But other than that, just standard Lego projects, a couple things I'm working on for upcoming conventions. That'll inevitably not be completed in time. So that's what I'm up to.
Can you show us the spiciness, or is it confidential?
The spiciness is over there, and past the camera's view is not camera ready. So,
Oh, welp. Cool story, I guess.
yeah.
Alrighty.
And one of them's a digital build, so there's really not much to show
Oh,
physically.
that's cheating and lame, Joseph, and you know it.
How is that cheating and lame?
Ah, digital builds.
I think it's great for pre-planning purposes.
That's fair.
Sure.
All right, so let's get into it. So we're going to talk about movies tonight. We're going to start off with science fiction because I'm a selfish son of a bitch, and I like science fiction movies. So I'm going to target Kirk first because he always looks so nervous when I ask him stuff. So Kirk, what's your favorite erotic sci-fi movie?
You said erotic.
I don't think I can say I have any.
Okay, well, what's your favorite sci-fi movie then?
Favorite sci-fi movie?
Hold on. Does Kirk know what erotic is?
I do.
You didn't know what BDSM was.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Anyhow, I think it's got to be E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
Holy shit. Okay, next.
Hey, it's a good movie. I grew up watching it, so
Maddie, you have a better answer than Kirk.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to say my favorite sci-fi movie of all time is X-Files Fight the Future.
That's fair. I like the X-Files.
I like it. It's sci-fi. Yeah.
It's nice to see a woman of class.
There you go.
Joseph Zawada, because you know all the movies and you're a big cinema buff. What's your favorite science fiction movie? It better not be E.T.
It's not E.T. The first one that came to mind was actually Barbarella with Jane Fonda.
Nice.
The hell? That is awesome.
That's the first one that came to mind. I haven't watched it in a really long time, but I love it mainly for the costume design.
Yeah.
I think it's really
like
cool.
the
All like
fuzzy
the plastic body panel things that she
Yeah.
wears. I think they're really cool.
What about the fuzzy ship? I just like the fuzzy ship.
I think that the whole movie, I like movies that are visually interesting
Yeah.
and are silly and don't take themselves very seriously. So I think
not
that movie is.
E.T.
I don't think E.T. took itself too seriously.
Wait, can I change my answer? Can I change my
answer?
Now, don't get me wrong. E.T. is a fine movie.
Can I
And
change my
the
answer
reason-
though?
What?
Can I change my answer though?
No,
No,
you
it's too
can't
late
change
now.
your
I can't.
answer.
I've never seen Maddie's X-Files, but I have played it on the PlayStation 1 all the way through
Yeah.
If you have a PlayStation 1, Kirk, play it. And the funny story about Joseph's answer is that literally 2 nights ago, I had insomnia and I stayed up and watched Barbarella.
There you go.
But my answer has got to be, without a doubt, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
Look at all these people. I'm looking at them right now, and Maddie's like, what the hell is that? Kirk is like, I think I may have heard of that, but I'm not sure.
No, I'm aware of what it is.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm aware.
Well, it's a good thing you like E.T.
Hey, just stay calm and don't forget your towel.
Yeah, good plan.
That's all you got to do, folks.
Ew. What?
What?
Yeah, stay calm and don't
Nothing
forget
gross
to
about that.
Did you know that E.T. popularized Reese's Pieces?
I think I did know that.
Yeah.
'Cause
Why?
that's
How did that happen?
Because they were supposed to be M&Ms, and then I don't recall the exact story, but then Reese's bought themselves into the movie, I think. And then they just became popular because E.T. was popular.
Yeah, anything E.T. touched was gold.
Okay.
Yep. So I
Have you
always
seen
think
E.T.?
it's
Maddie? Maddie?
Yeah.
Maddie? Have you
Yeah.
seen E.T.? Okay.
Have you seen Mac and Me?
What?
Have you seen Mac and Me?
I want to believe I've seen at least parts of it, yes.
I mean, it does have a Ronald McDonald dance number in it.
You know.
Kirk
my
loves Mac
God.
and Me. That's what he wants to change his answer to.
That was not what I was going to change it
Oh,
to.
what is your new answer? What is it?
Huh?
Well, what's your new answer, Kirk?
My new answer was
No.
actually going to be The Thing, because that was actually one that I enjoyed thoroughly.
You are
But
fired, Kurt.
that's fine. That's fine.
Now, honestly, whatever you would have answered, I would have fired you anyway.
Yeah, the thing is like John Carpenter's thing or the original 1950s thing.
John Carpenter's Thing.
What about the sequel to the thing?
I don't think I watched that one.
You know, I've never seen any of the things.
You should see the things.
Is it a Stephen King book?
It is
You're
not.
thinking of It, most likely.
Didn't Volkswagen build the thing?
Yeah. Kirk, did you
This
just
is
well
going to be
actually
so fun,
Maddie?
Jeff. So fun, Jeff.
Kirk, it sounded like you just well actually Maddie'd.
Well, oh, I did.
Sir,
Oh,
you are a guest in my house.
I'm
Maddie
sorry.
is family.
I'm
What
sorry.
did he do? I didn't even catch it.
I said, because you said, isn't it like a Stephen King thing? And I was like, you might be thinking of It, not The Thing.
You didn't say might, Kirk.
What did I say? Oh,
Well,
boy.
actually,
Whoa.
Oh, I said, well, oh,
You calling me out, bro?
yeah. Man, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Oh, no.
well,
No.
actually, I
Okay.
think he is, Maddie.
I didn't catch it.
Oh,
I'm
man.
used to it.
So let's go around the room and let's greet people that are here because that's what people do with talk shows on YouTube. Hey, Jeff McWee's here. It looks like it's going to start at 8:10 because I went out to smoke. My sister's here, who apparently loves wiener, is a big fan of wieners, just wants to stuff all the wieners in her mouth. Seth is here. Hey, Bricksmith's here.
Hmm.
And Rich is here from Brickham's Den. So,
Hey.
did I say my favorite science fiction movie?
No, but I need to get him. I need to get him on our show.
Oh,
My show on Sunday.
Probably. Oh, hey, Jeff, I went into Jeff's here.
well,
Canada.
it said, hi
I'm-
guys, tea arrived, or I just arrived. Interesting.
Interesting. What do Canadians do in their spare time? So, my favorite science fiction movie, this should not be a shock to anybody, is Blade Runner.
Oh, you know what? I've seen parts of that movie.
I've never seen it.
Pretty interesting. Is that the one with vampires?
Get out.
No.
I've only seen half of it. I couldn't make it through. I got really tired. That Harrison Ford as a young man's kind of weird.
Hey, Nerdbrick, what's going on? I'm being insulted about replicants and vampires by Maddie. It's fine.
It's okay.
What's the vampire movie?
Blade.
Twilight.
No, not Twilight.
What did you say, Jeff?
Blade.
Blade.
Is that the one where he gets his
next?
face sliced off?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, and it
So Blade Runner and Blade are two different things.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So a Blade Runner in the far off future.
No, come back, man.
Jesus, Julian.
Is your icon Moto?
Yes.
Okay.
Explain. So Blade Runner is something about the future. Okay.
So in the far off future of 2019, man has conquered the solar system, and they use these things called replicants, which are basically clones, that are designed to do heavy loads and work and sexy time with people and things like that. And a Blade Runner is a person, a police officer, that chases these people down and does not kill them, but he retires them. He totally kills them.
Jeff, I had a question real quick. Bruce Willis did a movie a few years back where it was a very similar. They wouldn't go outside, so they had.
Surrogates.
What is it?
Surrogates.
That's it. That's a good movie too.
Julian, why don't you pick the next theme for favorite movies?
Next theme. God help me. Sports movie.
Oh.
Kirk's
I
going to
got
say
it.
Rudy.
Someone's going to have to say Mighty Ducks.
Kirk's going to say Mighty Ducks and Rudy.
No,
I was going
actually
to say
not.
Space Jam, guys.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a good one. And Air Bud.
no.
I mean, you can't go wrong with a golden retriever.
Yeah, that talks. Come on.
Yeah. And it plays basketball, I guess.
Never saw it.
No, Waterboy was funny.
Are you going to take them all?
What?
Maddie's not going to come back because of Big Brother. I'm sorry, Maddie.
I didn't catch it, so I don't even know.
Okay, cool. We're just going to move on then.
Kirk, what's your favorite sport ball movie?
Here's my thing. I don't really watch that many sports movies.
Good one, Seth.
But I'd probably have to say Field of Dreams with Kevin Costner.
Oh,
Oh, Field of Dreams. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a
If
good
you
one.
build it, they will come.
It's a good movie. I like it. So that would probably be my choice.
so fun fact about Field of Dreams. Ray Liotta was in it. So was Ben Affleck. So was Matt Damon.
Huh.
What year did that come out? 'Cause I
A
think-
long time ago.
Did it come out?
87 or 89?
It was 89 to be exact.
To be exact. Do you hear this, kid?
Sorry, I'm
When were you born?
sorry. I shouldn't have joined this
James is
episode.
here. What's going on, Jamie? Thanks for showing up, bud.
I shouldn't have joined this episode tonight.
No, you really should. This is fantastic.
This
so
is
far,
great
Kirk.
work. I like this.
Uh-huh. He's well,
Oh,
actually,
I'll tell
Maddie. Julian's giving Maddie a hard time, and Maddie's going to go, and we're going to lose the demographic. That's what's going to happen.
What? I didn't catch that.
All right. Joseph Z, what's your favorite sports ball movie? Because I know you spent some time in the NFL once you graduated high school.
Yeah, I am very athletic. I am a jock, some would say. Really, physically, stacked. Really into sports. That's kind of my jam. It's kind of my thing. I could not think of a sport movie that I liked. So I had to look it up because I didn't remember the name of it, but I remember enjoying it. It was called Forever Strong, and it is it's about a rugby team, but there's like some religious undertones. So if that is not your jam, it's not a movie for you. It kind of has like a don't drink if you're underage kind of, or like be a good Christian person kind of like message. So if that's not something you enjoy, probably not going to be your jam. I don't think it ruins the movie, but it's a fun movie about like some punk kid kind of getting better and finding his way through rugby.
Okay.
So and it was fun.
It was filmed in the United States, which is very shocking. I'm looking up the things for it because rugby is not a big sport here.
No.
No, it's not really. I mean, I don't think I've ever heard of or know anyone who actually plays rugby.
Me?
There's a rugby
Oh, do
team
you?
in Tallahassee.
Oh,
Yeah, Maddie played rugby in Germany.
Yeah, I played rugby
Oh,
for a
very cool.
German team, and they
Nice.
paid us, kind of.
That's when Julian and I stopped wondering certain things about Maddie.
Well, not me. I can't. I'm as thick as a 2x4. I still.
Nah, we know.
I mean, not now, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying, like, Jeff was like, "Yep, that makes sense," and I'm like, "Are you
Yep.
sure?"
and my second choice is whatever movie Madonna was in. She was in a baseball movie,
That was
A League of Our Own.
there. It
A
is.
League of Our Own.
Yeah,
I think
Tom
she was a
Hanks was in
brunette.
it.
Not my
Gina
favorite look
Davis.
on her,
Yeah.
Oh,
but I do like
Did
Madonna.
you hear Brittany in the background laughing, Jeff?
I did.
Dying.
Ray of Light is the Superior album, if anyone cares. It's my
That's
favorite
fair.
Madonna album.
Okay. Good to know. We got some music facts from Joseph.
Yay!
Music was last week, Joseph.
I know. I was a guest in the chat.
You were. Favorite sports movie is The Big Lebowski for me.
oh,
Nice. But bowling, I like that.
Never seen it.
Julian, what's your favorite sports
Right.
ball
Okay.
movie?
Yeah. So we're gonna go with Bull Durham.
That's a good one.
Susan Sarandon made me so hot when I was 9. It was ridiculous.
Wait, what is this movie
One
called?
of them, yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. Rick wins the lottery, guys.
Oh, okay, that's who Susan. I was like, who's Susan Sarandon?
Oh yeah.
She always looks like she's tired. Like her and
Whatever. You say tired, I say
like her and Vince Vaughn always look like they need to get some sleep.
yeah.
Yeah, she has a heavy lid.
Yeah. She good people
Mhm.
though.
Yeah, probably.
She dated the pitcher in that the whole time for like years. Tim
Wow.
Robbins, yeah. They were like together for like 20 years.
What was that other baseball movie that had Charlie Sheen in it?
oh, was it
Hot
Angels?
Shots.
Angels in the outfield. Angels
Major
in-
League.
Major League.
Major
Oh.
League.
Angels in the Outfield with Tony Danza.
Oh, Brittany says her favorite's Little Giants.
Oh,
That's a good one about football.
Yeah.
American football. So, you know,
The real football.
it's got Rick Moranis in it.
can we change the? I don't like talking about sports. Can we talk about a different theme?
Well, yeah,
I
that
know,
was the
Eddie.
last one.
Maddie, what theme would you like to discuss next as far as
Oh,
films go?
I've watched a lot of horror films.
Horror.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the one that comes to mind that was really funny.
We got to go around the circle, then we come back to you last. That's how we're doing this.
Sorry. Okay.
The picker goes last.
Love you.
So I go first.
Kirk goes first.
Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, let's do it,
Okay.
Kurt.
Ooh. Okay.
Get
This is
out
a
of
tough one because I've watched several like horror films ranging from black and white all the way into like more recent stuff. Well, not too much recent stuff, so I don't really care for that stuff. Hmm.
Read the comment.
Oh, wait.
Kirk, read the
Hands
comment.
down, hands down the thing.
Yes.
No. That. I mean, that could go, but I said that for sci-fi, so.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm laughing so hard.
Oh. I don't want to say Gremlins because Gremlins isn't really scary for me.
All right, Kirk. Well,
Just come back to me. I gotta think about this a bit more. Come back.
Kirk,
to
I
me.
told you what the theme of the show would be
I
tonight.
know, but I totally like horror. Just slipped my mind. I just
You have a poster of Jaws behind you.
Jaws
Is
isn't.
Jaws horror?
It's not really scary for me. So I,
Oh, I hate Jaws. Jaws.
So
terrifies
Jaws
me.
covers two, horror and blockbuster. That was the first summer blockbuster.
Dun
Yeah.
dun 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 dun.
I would
Joseph
say-
Tawada,
yeah.
what's your
Oh.
favorite horror movie?
Well, I want to talk about Jaws for a moment.
Okay.
I've never watched Jaws before, but I detest the movie, and I detest the thought of that movie because my family used to go on vacation every summer, and for some reason it always coincided with Shark Week. So when we were watching television after being at the beach, they would just show like it was always this Jaws trailer. It showed like multiple times a night, and it was all these like families taking cute photos, and then it would like be like a postcard like "Happy Summer" from the Johnsons, and then like they'd all just get eaten, and it horrified me. So I would always refuse to go in the water on vacation. So that's not my favorite horror movie. My favorite horror movie is Sleepaway Camp. I've
seen
Jeff, why are you making that face?
No, because Emily and I were talking about that earlier today.
I've seen that one.
I don't think I've seen it.
The latest.
I think it's kind of funny because there are certain things about it that always make me laugh. Especially, I won't reveal anything, but the one scene where the person just like it always makes me laugh because it's supposed to be horrifying, but it's not. Also, fun fact: the actual killer in the movie, I won't say who it is. For some reason, they refused to do any of the physical acts of killing other characters. So, like, let's say you saw their hands, it would be someone else. And in modern adaptations of the movie, with the lighting changed, you can fully see it's completely different other actors in the movie wearing terrible wigs to look like the killer.
Oh.
So it's supposed to be like this scene where they're backlit, but you can just see them, and it's just like a stand-in wearing a wig.
Love it.
And it always makes me laugh. I also am heavily inspired by the outfits that they wear in the insanely long baseball scene. It's way too long, but they're all wearing like, all the guys are wearing like crop tops and like tiny little denim shorts. And if I was fit, I would dress like that when I was athleticizing, because I think it's such a look.
That is awesome, Joseph. I would never wear something like that.
I mean, I wouldn't today, but maybe someday. Fingers crossed.
Julian might if we give you enough beer.
Huh?
I said you might if we give you enough beer.
What? I wasn't listening.
You didn't listen to our special guest star?
You would wear a crop top.
I would wear a crop top without beer. I'll wear one in Texas if you want to. As long as I got a cowboy hat and pasties.
I'm
Also,
sold now.
I love that the movie it's a camp full of obviously very Jewish children, and they speak like Jewish kids raised in New York.
Oh my God! Then you know what you would like? Have you ever seen One Hot Wet Summer?
Wet Hot American Summer?
Yes.
I have. I love that movie.
Oh,
And
that's
it
great.
references Sleepaway Camp a lot.
Okay.
My favorite line in Sleepaway Camp is there's this one girl, I forgot what her name is, but she's like the hot young thing in the camp. And she always has like this giant side ponytail, and she's mad at this other girl because she gets to like hang out and talk with boys. And she goes, "Why does Angela get to sit around and talk with boys when I have to sit around and play volleyball?" And just the intonation of her voice always makes me laugh.
I love it.
That is fantastic on so many different levels. I cannot describe it.
Hey, Zoom's here.
Hey, Chris. So, I think, I'm not sure, my favorite horror movie, I have two of them. The first one is Hell House, LLC. If you have Amazon Prime, it's there. It's a found footage movie. I'm a sucker for found footage flicks. I love them to death. I do, man. They're great.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nope. I've seen Paranormal, and I watched Blair Witch when it came out. I can't handle them, man. They're too real.
Yeah, not for me.
Yeah. You guys are cowards.
Thanks. I appreciate that. I am.
And I guess the second one, whose name escapes me right now, as does most of the details of the film. All right, Julian, you're up next.
All right. How y'all doing?
Okay.
I'm gonna go class. I don't do horror as a genre too often. But I'm gonna go ahead and say Army of Darkness.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's
Not
fun.
Evil Dead, but Army of Darkness. I like the second one better than the first one. I just couldn't get to the. Second one.
Gotcha.
That's my jam.
All right.
Yep.
Maddie, the woman of the hour, sort of. What is your favorite horror film?
Well, the one that I thought was pretty scary and thrill-tastic that I watched recently was Babadook.
Nope, don't know it.
Do you
I
know
never
that one?
watched that.
Never heard of it.
Mm-mm.
It's
It's
pretty
like-
terrifying.
Yeah, it's very terrifying.
Wait, no, I've heard of it. But
It's a book. It's like a children's book that
Mhm.
goes awry.
I know it kind of became a meme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did become kind of a meme.
Well, I don't
Um,
read the internet, so. don't know it.
But the other one that came out a long time ago that's like kind of funny, especially the ending scene just cracked me up, and it's gonna sound horrible, but it's called White Noise.
I've seen it.
Basically, it's this guy who's like hearing noises in his radio. It's kind of a stupid plot, but there's some like really funny parts that happen in it. Like, for example, at the ending, he's now like wheelchair bound, or like one of the main characters becomes wheelchair bound, and they're at the funeral, and she's in a power chair, and she's like power chairing behind the car, waving. It's like, what? Like, what kind of ending scene is that? Anyways, White Noise, a good one if you want a good cheesy laugh.
Gotcha.
What's this?
This is Joseph's Legend of Zelda Castle, in case no one has ever seen it. I found this on CNET.
Did you? Okay, see, if Joseph is, man, okay. It's great, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you. Why? I don't understand why you pulled this up.
because this is cool, and I think that the people here should see it.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's me. With the bad haircut. I'm second from the right.
It's not a bad haircut. Who's the guy with glasses? I feel like I might know who that is.
I don't know. This is a
No.
Brick Fair, Virginia.
Okay.
Wow, my dad's in this picture. He looks so different. He's lost like 120 pounds since then.
Wow. All right. Well, there's some Joseph Zawada gold for you. Built the Legend of Zelda's Castle from Twilight Princess. It's an amazing build. He loves to talk about Lego and loves to mock. So if you ever want to send him a message, I'm pretty sure he'd be okay with it. As long as it's
Yeah.
not like what.
As long as it's not what?
As long as it's not like what are you wearing right now.
Hey, if the time's right and the money's good.
There you go.
Just kidding. Please don't send me such messages.
Joseph is single and ready to mingle, gentlemen.
I am one of those things. I'll let you all guess which.
All right, Kirk, are you single and ready to mingle as well?
If we're referring to me making my choice of the movie now, yes.
Sure.
Could
What's your
you
favorite
be
horror
more
movie, Kirk?
awkward right now?
All right, so since Jeff did sort of mention two, I feel like it's safe for me to kind of do the same. Now, it's only because they're two different sort of
Oh
like.
shit! Alien. Alien was the second one. Okay, go ahead, Kirk.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so
Is
the
that
first-
sci-fi or is that horror? Or is it horror sci-fi?
Horror sci-fi.
Okay, I respect. Okay, moving on.
So the first is because I do enjoy like anthology type movies and TV shows and stuff. So the first one would be the first Creep Show from George Romero. That'd be the first. And then the second would be Killer Clowns from Outer Space, just because it's kind of like stupid and silly at the same time.
That movie used to scare the living hell out of me when I was a kid.
Never saw it.
It's what gave me my fear of clowns was Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
That's
No
what I've
shit.
heard. That's what I've heard. Of,
It's
like,
because they killed the goddamn Basset Hound.
Oh yeah, they did do that.
I don't like it when dogs get hurt in movies. I usually fast forward to it.
Brittany's the same way. She's like, you can't hurt the dog. It was some kind of sparkly movie we went and saw, and an alien was zapping dogs and other things. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
It was in the theater when we went. That's all I can tell you.
Gotcha.
Kirk, You can pick the next theme, but it can't be Marvel movies.
Come
no,
on.
I'm not. No. I'm just like, if you've paid attention, I'm mainly listing like old stuff, so I really could care less about Marvel right now. Category. We did sci-fi. We did horror.
Silent films.
Silent.
Oh,
I forget
no.
movies.
I can't do silent. Action.
TikTok. Action.
Action.
Action. All right.
Action.
Joseph, what's your favorite action film?
Oh, action film. Those normally aren't the kind of movies that I go to. It's not my favorite genre, but I liked like the Bourne trilogy.
Okay.
So
Never
I'll just
saw
kind of
them.
combine all those. I like them.
Yeah,
I
they're
thought they were
fun.
good. I do like assassin kind of movies and like secret agent kind of movies, so it kind of fits that bill. The car chases are cool. I like those movies.
Yeah, they're fun. Absolutely. Shit, words are happening. Nope, never mind. It's gone. My favorite action movie is Aliens.
Ah.
That is not a horror film at that point. That's a whole bunch of space marines blowing the shit out of things. So
Yeah.
it's not really scary as much as it is, wow, those things exploded really awesomely. Well, that guy's dead. So is that guy. Hey, Jason. Welcome.
Hey, Jay.
So, yeah, Aliens.
Yeah, move
I love
on.
that movie.
I can't. You got to come back to me.
Oh, the
Okay.
chat's over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, where the hell did you put it?
I've had my phone pulled up and I've been scrolling.
No.
Oh,
That's only if you want to write in there.
yeah.
You can't write from in here.
Mhm.
Oops, okay.
All right, Maddie, what's your favorite action movie?
Hmm. Mm.
Okay. I'll go. All right. My wife would say Die Hard is her favorite.
That's a solid choice.
Yep, I'm gonna go with
Never
something
seen
silly. Yeah, I've seen it, but I'm no Hans Gruber, but I don't really have one. I don't think I do like some, but I refuse to mention them because I don't want Jeff to make a face at me.
I don't know. You mentioned them.
No,
I
I
promise.
really I don't know.
No faces.
I don't know. I can't off the top of my head figure out where I want to go with this. Let's just say okay. Nope, I got nothing.
Fun fact about Bill Paxton: he's the only motherfucker that was killed by a Terminator, an alien, and a Predator.
Nice. He was killed by a vampire too, wasn't he?
Oh,
I don't know.
all right.
I got nothing. That Brittany's favorite is action film of all times is Die Hard. Also, she says it's her favorite Christmas movie.
What?
Yeah, it's my favorite Christmas movie as well too. So
There's a fight on the internet. I'm not having it here.
okay.
Yeah. Oh, about if it is or it isn't. There's a huge internet thing.
Really? Why?
Yeah, there's a lot of people like it's not a Christmas movie, and then all the Die Hard fans are like, "Shut up, or we'll shoot you." No, just kidding.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
Kirk, did you figure out what your favorite action movie is?
Oh, I had my answer a long time ago. Off the top of my head, it's the first Beverly Hills Cop movie. Like I really like that one. I see the face that Jeff is making. But if we're talking second, it's gonna probably be it's either Terminator Judgment Day or Point Break.
Okay. Which Point Break?
Which Point Break?
With
Which one?
Keanu Reeves, the original, not the reboot that happened out of nowhere.
You almost got
You know
killed.
I wouldn't talk about anything else. You know.
Hey, is Rocky IV an action film?
Yeah.
Okay, Rocky IV.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, he does fight Soviet Russia,
That is beautiful.
and it's the best montage of all time in that movie.
Oh yeah, with the treadmill in the mountain.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
All right, Joseph. Pick a
Oh,
theme.
I'm going to go with favorite foreign film.
Ooh, thank you.
That's what I'm going to go with.
Life is Beautiful. That's my favorite foreign film.
I've never heard of it.
It's good. It won a bunch of Oscars. It's an Italian film. It takes place in World War II era. It's about a guy and his family in Yad Shmata. And like so many things just happen to him, but he never stays downtrodden. He just loves life for what it is. It's great. Hey, Maddie, what's your favorite foreign film?
I've got 3.
Hit
Are
me.
you ready? I like Blue is the Warmest Color. It's based off of a graphic novel. It's great. It's French. I like Das Experiment, which is German, The Experiment. It's a thriller, and it's just basically some scientists trying to figure out why Nazi Germany happened. So they put normal, everyday people into like a prison type situation and have half of them with guards and half of them as prisoners. It's really interesting. It's great.
Wait a minute. Hold on. There was a documentary about a experiment at Berkeley where they did that back in the 60s or 70s. What's that called?
I don't know, but
I'm not saying that they stole it from you. I'm just saying.
The thing about it is that I think it was based off of some actual thing that happened, and it got really gruesome really quick. Just put it that way. The guards ended up taking over the guards ended up taking over the scientists and the professors and the doctors who were studying the psychological experiment.
That's essentially what happened on the.
I looked it up. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I looked it up. Are you talking about the Stanford prison experiment?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. What did you say about the movie came out in 2015, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a documentary.
Oh, well, this is German. This one was German.
Yeah, I know, but
yeah.
It sounds very similar is all I'm saying.
And then the other German film, or it's actually Austrian, is The Woman in Gold. Have you heard it? It won a bunch of awards because this was also based on a true story. It was about a Gustav Klimt painting that was taken during the Nazis times or whatever. And it belonged to this family, and this woman was like, hey, that's my aunt. Why is this at the Vienna Museum? It's mine. So it's like the whole process of her trying to get the painting back. And she was successful, and it's a true story. Yeah. She won the painting back. It went through the Supreme Court, and then she ended up donating it to San Francisco Museum.
Nice.
Speaking of stolen Nazi art, I was watching a documentary about when the Nazis invaded Paris. There was a woman who worked at the Louvre, and the Nazis kept her there, and she continued to work there during the Nazi occupation. But what they didn't know is that she spoke fluent German. And while the Nazis were in there operating, they would like give away all the art, and they were like trading art for favors. And because she understood them, they didn't know. And so they would speak freely in front of her. And she wrote all these records and all these books full of all the paintings and who they had gone to. So it'd say like when they left, who they were sent to, blah, blah, blah. And they were able to find all of this stolen artwork, and artifacts because of this woman who was just being looked over.
Well, that's so funny that you mentioned that, because you know that comedy show, My Drunk History?
Yes.
For Drunk History, they did one on this woman.
Hot dog.
So someone got really wasted and then retold the story. But yeah, that was an incredible story. Like, to keep that all in and then to hide those documents, that was brave. She could have done. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Excuse me.
Wow. Hey, Carrie. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say VW Bricks. I would say that those films do not count as foreign films, in my opinion.
No, I don't.
How about you, Kirk? What you got?
I don't think I have any.
You don't have any foreign films?
Not that
No.
I can think, not that I can think of
Really?
off the top of my head.
None.
I may have watched one at one point, and I just don't remember if it counts as that or not.
So
What was it?
I'm gonna kind of go along with Kirk over here, and if it has subtitles, I don't usually read it.
Well, it could be dubbed. It could be a dubbed
I would
version.
I would watch a dubbed one. I tried to watch Full Metal Alchemist, and they dubbed it to English. It was a live action, and I thought, oh, this is going to be great. And it is some of the worst stuff I have ever seen.
So is it a Japanese live action
Yeah.
movie?
Dubbed in English.
What I have noticed is the acting in like manga, anime, live action adaptations is this very particular kind of acting that I don't quite understand it.
Yeah.
So I'd be watching, I'm like, it's so theatrical and
Yeah.
like very expressive. And I think it's to match like the specific art panels.
It just didn't do it for me, and like that is the only anime I even like is the Full Metal Alchemist, and I haven't even watched the whole cartoon series or read any of the books. But then yeah.
I watched the live action of Ghost in the Shell and was like, never watching this again, ever.
So that's your favorite?
There's no reason to.
Wait.
It's
Okay,
horrible.
I guess if you're gonna bring that up, then I guess I can say correct me if I'm wrong because it might not count. The dubbed version of Battle Angel, like the anime version, not the movie that came out from James Cameron.
Yeah, that
That
totally
count?
counts, dude.
Okay,
That counts.
all right. So I've watched that, and I think that's about the only thing I can say I remember. There may have
Alita
been
Battle
some other
Angel?
stuff. Yeah, there was an anime of it that came out in 1993, I think, and then they made the movie with James Cameron.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
That movie was good. They
I've
did
been
make a
meaning to
movie
watch
out of it. It's a good space filler, Joseph. There's like nothing major that happens, and there's no character change. This is just an extra 2-hour long episode. It's good.
You
I never watched the
Megan?
anime either.
Did you hear my cat? Did you hear him?
I heard something, and you reached, and you were gone.
He jumped up on top of my acro mills. Like he's been trying to do this all week, and he managed to get up there, and he was like looking at me like he was gonna bat something off, and I was like, "Get down!" So I grabbed him by the nape of the neck. That's why I reached up.
Good for
And
you.
that's why he meowed. He's like,
Nice.
oh.
Yeah, I control that pussy, Patty.
Right? It's untamed.
Yep. Kirk, how are you at controlling that pussy? You good?
Meow.
Alrighty. So we've got about 5 minutes left in the show. So, Kevin, if you're listening to this tomorrow, you might as well turn it off right now. Have any of your movies or anything like that? Hey, Deanna is here.
Wait, I
Welcome,
never
welcome,
got
Deanna.
to say my favorite foreign films.
Oh,
I could have swore you did.
Joseph,
No?
what's your favorite foreign film?
I mean, do you want to move past it? We can do that.
No.
No.
Okay.
You're a super special guest star.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first one, I have two. The first, very different movies. The first one is a Korean movie called The Treacherous. It is dark. I suggest if you have any interest in watching it, you kind of look it up to kind of see what it's about, because you'll have like trigger warnings galore. But essentially, it's about it's based on a true story, if my understanding is correct. A nymphomaniac emperor of Korea who is so unwell that he essentially taxes people with their women and converts these schools into giant training grounds for concubines. And it's about these women trying to survive in this environment of under his rule, and he's killing them and murdering their families. So it's a very dark movie, but I enjoy historical based films. but in recent years, I've really come to enjoy movies about the women in historical times, especially like concubines, consorts, kind of the women who are put in a very specific and unique circumstance in historical society. And I always find it very interesting. And this is kind of the most dark that I've seen those kind of films go. I enjoy it. It kind of leaves you thinking. It leaves you sad, but I think it's a good film. The other one, I watched it today, and it's now one of my new favorite films, is The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
No. Oh, hey, Joseph, before you go on, part of that was filmed in the town over from where I grew up.
Really?
Yep.
That's quite cool.
Just the bridge, just the bridge part where the bridges were. That was. I don't know why they filmed it there, but it's called Chattahoochee, Florida.
But yeah, I watched that movie. I watched it actually yesterday for the first time, and then I rewatched it today because I wanted to show it to my mom because I thought my mom would enjoy it too. It is about two drag queens and one trans woman in Sydney, Australia, traveling through the desert of Australia through all of these like weird middle of nowhere mining towns and performing like ABBA numbers for like a bunch of miners. Miners as in like coal
Not like
miners.
Kirk.
Not like children, like Kirk. But what I think is interesting about the movie, and it's not in today's standards, it wouldn't ride. You have a cis man playing a trans woman. You have some bad racial stereotypes, but I think it's quite funny if you can understand it was made 30 years ago. But I think the cast is what makes it interesting. The two drag queens are played by Guy Pearce and Hugo Weaving.
Love it.
And the trans woman is Terrence Stamp.
That sounds awesome. I can't wait to watch this.
It's a great film. There's a little bit of darkness in it. It's like in like the early 90s, late 80s, if I'm not mistaken.
What was the title of the movie again?
The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Okay, I'm thinking of something completely different.
You're probably thinking of Tu Wong Fu.
That is exactly what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, you're probably thinking of Tu Wong Fu.
By the way, best Catwoman ever.
I don't think I haven't seen Tu Wong Fu.
I know, but no, it's Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for all the memories. God, I forgot her name, but anyway, she played Catwoman in this. Huh?
Michelle Pfeiffer?
No, she played
Julie
Catwoman
Newmar.
on.
Julie Newmar.
Yeah, Julie Newmar was the best, and yeah, the 1969 Batman, 66. 60. I am sorry for interrupting. Jeff is in a hurry.
Those are my two favorite films.
What the fuck rant I've heard in a while. Joseph, continue.
Huh? Oh, that was pretty much it. Oh, also, the costumes I think are funny because they're just insane. And part of Australian drag is that they don't wear lots of like hair. I'll keep this quick because literally no one cares. They don't wear like wigs. They'll wear like foam wigs, like they'll carve foam into the shape of wigs, or they'll use like straw or flowers. So they use like mixed materials. It's so much fun. It's so silly. It's a really good time.
This sounds like a really good time. Speaking of a really good time, if you want to go check out Jason over on Brick Blaze over on Twitch, he's doing his silly wrestling things with all the characters. Bricksmith has another rematch in the video game world to defend his title. So I guess there's that.
I'm proud of my belt, man. FWL.
So Brick Mad is on the TikTok. So there's that. Kirk, Joseph doesn't do anything, so you're not on anything. You don't.
Hey, Jeff, we can't talk about movies. We got to answer one more movie, and let's just give the title, everybody. Favorite movie of all time?
Works.
Maddie? You haven't got a favorite movie? Okay, Kirk? Unmute yourself, Kirk. There you go.
A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood.
Okay. Joseph?
Spirited Away.
Ooh.
I have to
Okay.
change my
Yeah,
answer.
take that
It's
back.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, you're saying Ghostbusters now?
Yeah, Ghostbusters.
All right. Mine is going to be either Oh Brother Where Art Thou or Raising Arizona.
Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou has some bitchin' music.
It's the best fucking movie. Oh, there is.
Totoro.
Huh?
Eartha Kitt is not the best Catwoman. My sister is crazy.
What did
I
Maddie
agree.
just say?
I love Eartha Kitt.
She's good people.
Totoro.
Yeah. What?
Totoro. Totoro.
Totoro.
Ta ta ta. Totoro. Totoro. Ta ta ta.
Da, 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 na, na, na.
Are they any
Na, na, na,
choosies
na,
yet?
na, na, na.
Totoro. Totoro.
Nice. Castaway's a good one. I like that.
All right, well, that wraps it all up for everybody tonight. So everybody here at Tons of Fun, except Kirk, who's a Fairweather fan and only shows up when it's convenient for him. We wish you all have a nice night. And you gotta love them bricks. Also, Julian from the Pink Bucket Nation.
To all of you at home, what he said.
Yep.
We got
Also,
everybody.
trans rights are human rights, and also laugh at the Pride Parade in New York right now because fuck the cops, right? Anyway, bye everybody.
What did I miss? What?